Hey guys, welcome to this video Databricks journey from ideas to insight. How a Databricks account, a free Databricks account, free edition account can help you to go from your idea to insight. This is explicitly created for students and uh, new learners who wanted to learn Databricks as a platform. So, at every analytics project, there is always some idea which needs to be converted into insights. Every analytics or AI project follows a same truth. We begin with an idea and end with an insight. What makes Databricks the powerful platform is the entire process can be covered within within the single platform without hiding the complexity behind buzzwords or scattered tools. Everything happens in a unified way, which is why users can learn the full flow quickly and even replicate in their own projects. Below is the detailed walkthrough of this journey. With each step expanded, we can understand exactly what happens and why it matters. It begins with a concept. Every meaningful initiative starts with a question or a curiosity. We always make sure that there is a valid statement given which completely encapsulates the problem or which completely represents the problem. This question guides you in your entire flow, not the technology, not the data size, not the data set size. The concept can be very simple. Let's
Like,
see few examples. Why are our sales dropping on weekends? This can be a question. We may want to find that out with data. Why customers are most likely to churn? Which customers are most likely to churn? How do I track supply chain delays in real time? Can I summarize feedback without manually reading 10,000 comments? These are the questions that we ask. These problem statements gives you complete direction right from what type of data we need to each and every stage of the process and the final outcome. Let's begin with how we want to process. Once the concept is clear, let's go for ingesting the data. Once the concept is clear, we start collecting the data required to resolve it. Once the problem statement is there, we can think of okay whether my data set that I'm trying to collect will be able to answer or not. Databricks simplifies this by bringing in the data from any source possible. There is a proper ingestion framework that Databricks has consolidated. It starts from files, databases, APIs, events, logs, streams, and there is a proper channel of ingestion which we use. So, for example, uploading files or connecting to cloud storage can be one ingestion pattern. Setting up autoloader can be another. Connecting to databases, so sometimes some data is present, so that connections are also available. Streaming events into delta tables is also possible through autoloader and like multiple set of integrations. Running schedule ingestion workflows. Any type of pattern is possible for the ingestion. Bronze is your unfiltered truth. Once the data is there, we follow the medallion architecture, and out of that, the first step is bronze layer. Nothing is modified here. Data just land as is. This gives you power to fix the issues later, replay the data, or even audit the transformations at any point of time. So therefore, it is essential that this unfiltered truth remains in the raw layer, or what we call it as bronze layer. Then we go for something called clean and transformation process, which is also called silver layer. Raw data isn't useful until it is organized. The silver layer transforms the messy, non deduplicated, inconsistent data into a clean, structured, analysis ready version. In clean layer, we perform certain steps which are quite standardized now, like removing duplicates, fixing uh, incorrect data types, standardizing naming convention, filtering the noise, errors, nulls, inconsistencies, and then joining the related sources, we finally get the right data set. Databricks' simplicity helps here. You can transform using SQL, Python, any type of option is available. Or even there are the latest one called declarative pipelines, where you can do all these things in a simplest possible way. The step is extremely crucial because this takes you much closer to your goal. Because in the next step you are going to achieve your goal, which is getting the data business ready. Now this is the time where you need to bring back your concept and check whether I am my concept, uh, whether my whether my intent, which was like uh, why my sales are dropping on the weekend. So am I having the data after silver layer where I can just aggregate and find that out? Is my gold layer capable of answering that? So that kind of question you need to ask. Now that the data is clean and you shape it into table, the that directly answers the original business questions. Here you create the revenue summary tables, customer 360 table, inventory health metrics, operational KPIs, and marketing attribution tables. Like these are the kind of patterns that we create in the final gold layer, which easily helps you to answer the questions. So, for example, if you have a revenue summary model, you can easily find out the pattern that why on the weekend your getting data is changing. These are the curated data sets optimized for dashboard, decision making, and analytics. In many organizations, the gold layer becomes a reusable library for trusted data products. Gold tables represent the closest link between data and business decision. They translate raw information into key metrics and business ready datasets. So we have seen bronze where we get raw, silver where we transform it and get it ready for answering the question, and then finally we go to gold layer where we have this final version ready. Moving to the data exploration possibility. So the once the gold layer is ready, we have multiple things like we have Databricks SQL warehouse. A warehouse concept has recently been introduced in Databricks, maybe a 2 years or 2 years now, but they it's a very powerful concept. And the way you explore the data in a warehouse, the same way the data is available in your warehouse through Unity catalog, and you can simply start querying it seamlessly. That is more important. We can run queries, we can visualize trend, compare segment, drill into anomalies using SQL, build KPIs, anything we can do. This stage bridges the gap between data and understanding. It also act as a backend. The SQL serverless warehouse also act as a backend for your dashboarding. So dashboarding again is possible directly on AIBI dashboard. Even so, the compute powerhouse behind your dashboard is your SQL serverless warehouse. And then comes uh, once the data is in gold layer and ready for business, we also have an option of AI. One of the option is to directly put Genie on top of that data, and even an option of running the machine learning platform. Databricks is the best machine learning platform right now in the industry, so you can use that for your model training and your entire model lifecycle. The step is optional but powerful. It transforms your insight into forward looking intelligence. Finally, let's check how you can automate the workflow. Now you can have different needs, whether you want to run a scheduled execution, whether you want to retry, how you want dependency management, versioning. There is something called Databricks jobs that can help you accomplish this within the Databricks environment, and Databricks
Complete
workflows can help you build these automated pipelines. Automation is what makes insights part of your business operations. So data is available and available live. That is important. Let's go to the last step, that is sharing the insights. The final sharing is what you have built with people who need it. Databricks makes sharing easy because everything is centrally governed and secure under the Unity catalog. You can very easily share everything using dashboard queries, goal tables, ML prediction as a models also comes under Unity catalog, and then external data sets we can very easily share with delta sharing. So all these capabilities are well within the platform. This is a moment where whatever you have created can very easily be shared with the rightful end audience, and that is more important because you didn't moved out from the platform. Otherwise it was an architectural menace. If you want to create something and then just simply transfer, we have to sit down and design the pipelines to do that. But this time it is all fully integrated within the platform. So the full journey is a simple flow, one simple flow where we first build out on concept. Second, we plan for ingestion. We plan for clean transformation. There is analyze option available using SQL warehouse. We go for application of machine learning and AI, and automation and sharing also available. And all these concepts can be done without stepping out of the single unified platform, and that is Databricks Lakehouse. Everything is unified. The data lives at one place, transformation run in the same environment, SQL, ML, AI, everything under one roof and same governance. Workflows automation, earlier it was not available, but now it has been advanced. Sharing is built in. This makes the entire journey visible, teachable, repeatable, and approachable for beginners and experts. Databricks removes the mystery and gives you a clean path from concept, data, insight, and finally creating an impact.